So, more retro games. My life is insane when it comes to games. This is the last lot of games on here. It's nothing like stupidly impressive, but I have been going through them. I took a few to CEX, and I got £41, which I was quite surprised at. There's nothing in here really. I don't think that's like massively valuable, if I'm honest. But I'm quite curious about the Scooby Doo games. I don't know if they're in good nick or not. But there's a hell of a lot in. I'm gonna probably do a quick. I will do a video on these. I did a video on the Xbox ones, and I did keep some of the Xbox games as well. So most of the 40 games I'll take to a charity shop. There's a few weird ones I've never heard of, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Just a bit after my time. No manual with it. No idea if it's worth anything. Micro Machines. That's an interesting one. It's some type of action replay. I'm assuming though I need the action replay. Actually, no, maybe not saying that. I'm not really sure. I know with PS1 I had a little cheat device that I could hook up and I could then load cheats onto the games. Max Payne. Blockbuster 40 quid. Wow. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. I don't know what the disc is like. Yeah, not bad. Probably not worth a lot, but so yeah, there's quite a few in there. Spyro the Dragon. Never heard of this particular one. Don't know if it's any good in terms of what's the condition of the disc like. Yeah, a few marks on it. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time with manual. I've got a few retro games actually coming for 3DS, or DS, PS1, PS2. Yeah, there's a few marks on it, but I guess we'll see. There's a few bits and bobs in here, so quite curious. And like I said, 40 games, anything sports related is going straight to the charity shop because I do not. Nobody wants that crap, especially FIFA. It's just too much of it. Smackdown, just bring it. The most disappointing wrestling game I've ever played. Unbelievably disappointing. Just really naff in every way. Very easy to complete from memory serves, and just really naff. Ironically, the follow ones, because I think that was the first PS2 wrestling, WWF wrestling game at the time. Whereas, like Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth, which is tremendously good games. So it's a weird one. Why that game was so lackluster. Devil May Cry. That one I might keep. I'm not a massive fan of these types of games, really. I get quite bored of them. I tried Metal Gear Rising, I think it was, and I got bored of that very quickly. If you've got a copy of this on Xbox 360 and you don't want it, I would recommend possibly trading in. I got £8 for it on CEX. I have got a receipt, but I ain't going to go through it because the receipt is so long. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Now, from my understanding is that the PS2 games or ports are slightly, I wouldn't say compromised is the right word, but there's some slight things that aren't in these versions of the game that are in the Xbox versions. Not too bad disc-wise. But as I said, I've got 3DS, or DS should I say, PS1, PS2. I've got a couple more games coming and stuff, so I've added a few to the library as such. Not a great deal, but I've just got to get rid of some of this shit. It's just too much. This is just absolutely too much. Hitman 2. Never ever played a Hitman game in my life. They're not quite usually as well in terms of value. The platinum type editions are usually thingy. Oh, but it is in absolutely immaculate condition, which is cool. So, what I am curious about though is, even though it's worth bugger all, is Age of Empires 2, which is an absolutely fantastic PC game. I don't know I haven't played it in many years. Amazing, but not terrible in the grand scheme of things. There's a lot in here. SpongeBob SquarePants, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, Cell Damage Overdrive, Fantastic Four. There's a lot, really. Second Sight, whatever that is. Jesus, 40 quid at is that Virgin Media or Virgin Stores? Mid-2000s. Well, I don't know. There's some Free Radical. That's the same guys, same developer that did Time Splitters, if I remember correctly. Is that another Spyro? Is that one I've just looked at? That's another one. Spyro: The Legend of the New Beginning. So I've got some decent stuff going on. I managed to get a copy of Silent Hill free, which didn't cost me as much as I expected. I'm just hoping that it's actually in good nick. Ooh, that's pretty scratched. But yeah, there's a few bits and bobs I'm looking at. Pop Idol crap. Probably crap. FIFA Street. Bizarre Game Beyond. So is that original Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell? That's the original Splinter Cell. Sorry, let's do my not in that place. PS2 with manual as well. Interesting. I'd recommend Splinter Cell on Xbox, to be honest. But I may have a look at this. I may do a little video on some of this stuff. There's just so many games with it. It's got to the point where I'm literally I just don't have the time between work and everything. So there are certain things I will keep, and there are certain things I will just get shut off because it's just too much. Just too much stuff. Jak and Daxter. The Precursor trilogy. Never played. Oh, no manual. That kind of sucks. Never played a Jak and Daxter game. I was never really big into platforming when it. Oh, that's seen better days. I was never a big platformer guy by the point of PS2 stuff. It's more at the age as a teenager, shooting games, driving games, Metal Gear, certain types of genres, I guess you could say. So that is it for now.